Thanks for joining me today for a little mini concert on YouTube. I thought it might be fun to take some of the songs I've been working on and share them with you. So I'd like to open with an original song that I wrote called When I'm Falling. I wrote this at a really dark time. Today it feels like there's nowhere else to turn. Hope comes crashing down. Bridges sometimes burn. Your love's so far away, no shoulder there to lean on. My freedom is the cost. Friends, they are unseen. Will you be here as I'm falling? Need you here. Now I have lost my way. There's no one here as I fall. Need to find somewhere to turn. Gotta tear this page. I hope the pain will end as the darkness slowly wanes and the balance becomes my friend. There's no need for shame. There's no need for fear. With the monster kept at bay, clarity is here. You are here as I fall. You're here as I have lost my way. You are here as I fall, as I venture on into a place unknown. Though the times they've been so rough, you're always by my side. You were with me. Someday I'll see the light if I only let it in. With the search for hope and truth and love I can win. The days of sadness behind me, from here the way is clear. Though my life is on the track now, the victory is here. You are here as I've fallen. As I have lost my way, you are here as I fall. Now I found a place called home. As I fall in, now I found a place called home. This is one of my favorite songs from my childhood. My dad used to play. On a warm summer's eve, on the train bound to nowhere, met up with the gambler. We were both too tired to speak, so we took turns to stare out the window at the darkness. Boredom overtook him. He began to speak. He said, "Son, I've made a life out of reading people's faces, knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes. So if you don't mind me saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice." So I handed him my bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette and asked me for a light. Night got deathly quiet, and his face lost all expression. He said, "If you're gonna play the game, boy, you gotta learn to play it right. You got to know when to hold, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. Every gambler knows there's a secret to surviving, knowing what to throw away, knowing what to keep. 'Cause every hand's a winner and every hand's a loser, and the best that you can hope for is to die in your sleep. When he finished speaking, he turned back towards the window, crushed out his cigarette, and faded off to sleep. Somewhere in the darkness, the gambler, he broke even, and in his final words I found an ace that I could keep. You got to know when to hold, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You got to know when to hold, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. And you wonder how I ended up becoming a poker player. Thanks, Dad. Love you. This is another classic in our family, Simon and Garfunkel's The Boxer. I'm just a poor boy, though my story's seldom told. I've squandered my resistance from a pocket full of mumbles, such are promises. All lies in jest, still a man hears what he wants to hear and disregards the rest. When I left my home and my family, I was no more than a boy in the company of strangers, in the quiet of a railway station, running scared, laying low, seeking out the poor quarters where the ragged people go, looking for the places only they would know. Lie to lie, lie la 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 lie, lie la lie, la 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 la. Asking only workman's wages, I come looking for a job, but I get no offers. Just to come on from the whores on 7th Avenue. I do declare there were times when I was so lonesome, I took some comfort there. La 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 la. La la la. La 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 la. La 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 la. I'm laying out my winter clothes, wishing I was warm, going home, where the New York City winters aren't bleeding me, going home. In the clearing stands a boxer and a fighter by his trade, and he carries the reminders of every glove that laid him down or cut him till he cried out in his anger and his shame, I am leaving, but the fighter still remains, he still remains. la la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. La 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 la. Missing Art Garfunkel. That's what we're missing. Art Garfunkel with the harmonies. But other than that, The Boxer, Simon and Garfunkel, amazing song. Another classic song in our family. I mean, how fortunate was I to be raised around music? My Nana with the organ. Grandpa, they called him the country gentleman. He was a DJ back in the day on the radio, the country gentleman. And yeah, taught all the guys, my uncles and dad, how to play guitar. And I was destined for this world of music. This is one of the favorite songs around the campfire. Barnums have been singing this song for years, so this goes out to my family. There's a storm across the valley, clouds are rolling in. The afternoon is heavy on your shoulder. There's a truck out on the 4-lane, a mile or more away. Winding of its wheels just makes it colder. He's an hour away from writing all your prayers up in the sky. 10 days on the road and barely gone. There's a fire softly burning, a supper's on the stove. Light in your eyes that makes him warm. It's good to be back home again, you know it is. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long lost friend. Yes, and it's good to be back home again. There's all the news to tell him, honey, how do you spend your time? What's the latest thing the neighbors say? Like your mother called last Friday, the sunshine made her cry. Felt the baby move just yesterday. It's good to be back home again, you know it is. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long lost friend. Oh, and it's good to be back home again. Long the time that I can lay this tired old body down. Feel your fingers, feel the soft upon me. Kisses that I live for, the love that lights my way. Happiness living with you brings me. It's the sweetest thing I know of, spending time with you. Little things that make the house a home. Like a fire softly burning, the supper's on the stove. The light in your eyes that makes him warm. It's good to be back home again, you know it is. Sometimes this old farm That always brings me back to the times in Minnesota, sitting around the campfire with Mom and Dad, Jesse, all the Barnums, and just having these amazing times and sharing music together. And it's cool to be able to bring music to you in this way. So hope you like it, and hope you'll come back next time for some more Music Mondays with Miles on YouTube. This is Everyday Winning for sure.